Hello, hello, my friends. My name is Dani, and welcome back to something very different. This is not the Guardian Gang SMP, which if you have watched my videos for a long time, you know that's very primarily what I upload. This is the Evermore SMP, which I was recently invited to, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm going to put my armor back on before I die. I've already died twice, once from a skeleton, once from a creeper. I do not want that number to become 3. This is going to be the first time you guys are going to see me going through the early game to the end game, and so I'm excited for that. Evermore SMP is already an established SMP. It's been around for about a year, and so there's already a ton of stuff in here. If I wanted to, I could skip the entire early game if I wanted to, and just go right to the end game. I could get a bunch of supplies and go right to those large scale projects. I could go right to enchanted armor, diamond if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. I view the early game as an important time for me to think about what I want to do on a world, and so that is exactly what I'm going to use this time to do. So that's a little bit of my philosophy for starting off on this server. A lot of the iron farms and such, I'm not going to use that until after I get my elytra and some shulker shells. That's going to be my own kind of set rule. And other things like villager trading, which is possible in the early game, I'm going to lock behind a different kind of rule where I can't trade it until I get it myself. So this is my only diamond tool. I feel so poor. So I view this as I can now go trade for diamond pickaxes. I would just have to unenchant them because I don't have an enchantment table. So that's kind of how we're going to start off. So it's going to be early game for the first bit until I get all geared up, and then we can branch out and use everything that this server has to offer. To start off, I want to get some more supplies, and I want to smack down a starter house right on top of this hill and smooth out this hill a little bit. That goes down to the water because I love this view. It's on the edge of the flower forest, but that is on purpose because I love seeing those ice spikes right there. I think that would be such a lovely view. And later we can look at it with shaders, and with those hills and the lake and that tiny little waterfall, I think this area will be perfect. And so I'm going to go get some more supplies because I'm still fairly limited in what I have. I mean, that's all I have to my name. This is all I have. And we're going to enter time-lapse mode for the first time, and let's see what kind of starter house I come up with. Let's go. any of you use TikTok, and are any of you familiar with that trend where it's like, what happened to the original plot of the movie? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like that TikTok sound? Well, either it doesn't matter if you do, but that's basically what happened here. I originally wanted just a small cottage in the woods, and you can very much tell that did not happen. I did not stick to my original plan at all. It kind of all just started because I built this very initial part a bit too high. And because of that, I was like, ooh, what if I put something like this here? And then it escalated, and the tower became much larger, the walls became much higher. But, I mean, it looks good, and I'm very happy with it. And it's not furnished, you can still see my dirt pillars in the middle, but I do want to show you something with my dirt scaffolding, because I really made it hard on myself. If we come inside, and if we look at what I did in this tower, it's not a staircase. It's not a hard thing, but this is a parkour course, essentially, and here's the tricky part, because you gotta go at the edge. But I made this so hard on myself, and for what? Like, I fell down here so many times, and I don't have feather falling? Like, at what point am I so high up I'd die if I fell? I'm not sure, but look at this view, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. I think the height helps with the view a lot, because I can see those ice spikes so much better. Yeah, there's no interior. We're going to be doing that together in a little bit, but I'm gonna slowly make my way down so I don't hurt myself too much. I'm at 32 levels, and so that means I am at the perfect level to enchant something, so I already have this. I really want Fortune 3, because I've been saving my diamonds. Like, I have, I think, either 3 or 4 diamond ore veins that I haven't mined yet, because I'm saving them for Fortune 3. And so we have efficiency 4 here, and then those we're not gonna do. I'm gonna cross my fingers and I'm gonna hope. Oh, really? Just efficiency 4? That's so cheap. Do I risk it with another? I can't even enchant at level 30 again. I mean, in the end, I'm going to need another diamond pick. I don't think it hurts. So we can risk it again. We can risk it again. Forgive me, cows. One more? I hope. Oh, another one? There we go. It's risk number 2. That is exactly what I wanted. We got so lucky with that. Over here, I have my very makeshift strip mine. It's just this. I had the decency to at least make it a little bit taller than most stairways down to the diamond level, so I don't bonk my head every single step. But there's a couple diamond veins. I don't think there's any in that direction, if I recall, but you can already see one right over here. So I'm gonna go to that one first. I've already mined out the area around them to make sure that they are safe to mine and that we won't lose any to lava or anything like that. And so we got 1, 2. This one has fortune, right? Yep. There we go. There we go. 20. We are definitely gonna have enough for an entire set of diamond gear. Here's the other one. This one was part of a coal vein. That is why you always mine out your coal veins. Oh, yeah. And then I'm not used to 1.17, guys, but I can use fortune on this. That's so much more. I know I won't necessarily need a bunch of iron in the long run, but the raw iron, that's exclusive to mining. So I'm trying not to smelt all of my stuff for that reason. All right, I haven't explored this whole cave because my inventory just got so full that I could no longer hold everything. Oh, no, not today. I think I'm getting close. Yep, here's one of them. So we had 32. And now we have 43. That's 11. I don't know how many pieces I just mined, though. I know there's one more. One more. There it is. That's our last one, guys. This one's just 4. But that's okay, because with fortune, that just became 11 more, I think. I'm very happy with that, because technically, we could get 2 sets of diamond armor. I'm not going to do that unless I die, which I hope I won't. Now we just gotta find our way out of this cave, which is going to be difficult because it took me a long time the first time. This way. There, double torch. The double torch is very important, for me at least. I use it to mark like very important places and which way I need to go in order to leave a place. So now we are going to look for some deep slate with 2 arrows pointing downwards or upwards, depending on how you look at it. Because then, yep, right here we have this, which leads back to our strip mine and back to our house that we need to decorate. So we're back at the surface and we are going to make a whole set. And I am curious, we can't enchant anything at the 30 level, but I do want to see protection 4. That's very good. Blast protection. That's also pretty good. Protection 4 or fire protection. Okay. So I'm a big fan of just plain protection for my first set because it's just, you know, your general protection. So I think they're the helmet or the pants. I'm not sure what. I'm going to wait to do this until it says feather falling right there because that'll be super important and super useful to have, especially once we get an elytra and we put this chest plate away for like ever, but you know, it's just the reality of a chest plate nowadays. So, but it is time to decorate and our first order of business is going to be putting in floors. So I think, let's see. I love dark oak and I'd love to use it, but I think it might look a bit too dark and I do think it does. I did not mean to do any of that. I meant to eat this. Okay, we're gonna break these. I'm gonna put the food in the offhand. And we're gonna see how this looks. And this definitely, we know it already matches because we do have it up here. But I think I like the spruce better. And I'm going to break these slabs and we are going to put in a real floor. It may be more expensive to do full blocks, but I feel like it'll make things easier for us in terms of decorating, so we won't have that awkward half block of empty space. You guys again! It's nearly nighttime. I have to sleep. There we go. And we have that omen. That's okay. When I laid out the different squares for this room, there was a divide here. And I kind of like that. If we go for more of a closed off kind of feel. So we have one room here, another room here, and then this could be our staircase. And then maybe at the bottom and the top we can have a room of some sort. I really like the idea of having the enchanting table up there. I think that would be very pretty. Oh, and then we can also have like a split level kind of thing, kind of like how we have already, but we can emphasize that by actually putting in the floor. So it's like, yep, it's a split level just a little bit. Well, I guess a platform, not quite a split level. One thing I will never get used to in Minecraft is how expensive it is to craft trapdoors. I don't understand. I think this would make a very cute railing here. I don't even know what these rooms are going to be. But look at that. Double trapdoors, I think, are the way to go for railings. Because fences lay on the middle of the block. And then you have this awkward, distance between the fence and where the block actually ends. Whereas trapdoors don't. And so I really like how this ends up looking. This could be our storage, maybe. I do want our storage on the first floor. Part of me wants to make these entire walls deep slate to kind of make them show that they are interior walls, but the other part of me doesn't. So it's quite dark. Ooh, what if I have wood? That looks quite nice. Spruce and strip dark oak go together very nicely. Do I like that? Like the color matches, but I don't know if I like it. There. I like that. And then, that's a debate for later. Let's figure this tower out. Good news is that the staircase, the tower that I was planning on working on, is done. The other news, not quite bad, not quite good, is that the rest is also finished. So I'm gonna look down, so I can't show you much. And we're gonna walk on out and then look up. Yeah, there's a lot that has changed. I have a horse now. It's pretty fast. It's like 10 blocks a second. And I got the saddle from Meg. I went and traded the saddle for, no, I went and traded raw iron for a saddle. That's how sentences work. And we're going to look at that in a second because that's going to be future plans. But the entire house is furnished. I did it all like last night after it got too late that I really didn't want to record my voice. So you're getting morning Dani this time. This is just kind of an entryway. In fact, I'm going to bring it back to what it was. It was like that, but if you look at my levels, we can actually enchant stuff. So I have my diamond stuff on me, my lapis, so we can get that down and get some more enchanted stuff. But I have a cow head. Rip the cows, but like steak is a good food source. So, and this is our kind of main storage area. This is the pretty one. There's another one up there that isn't as pretty, but this is the stuff that I'm going to be using the most. So I have my furnaces down here. I really like the like split level. I really like it. So this is how that room turned out. Up here we have my different woods. And so each barrel has their own wood type. And I'm going to have acacia here once I get it. But yeah, and then these are labeled. So we have my stones and then my dirt stuff, and then that's empty. But yeah, I think this is my favorite room in the house. And so we come upstairs, and then this is the bedroom. I brought my parrot up, so he's sitting on the table. I have my first diamond pick right here in an item frame, and then these are my goodie chests. I also got a trident from Meg. This was a gift that she gave to me while she was live streaming. Very nice of her. It's technically stronger than my iron sword, but and this is another part that I absolutely love. So this view, I think as we already established, is fantastic. But now we have a map room, so we can see there is our house, and that is where we are going to be expanding for something that I will explain soon. But I really want to expand that direction into the flower forest, and that is exactly where that path is taking us. And then so if we go upstairs some more, the only thing I don't like about the staircase is how kind of tight it is, but it works. So this is the not so pretty storage area where we have everything else. So we have all my ores. I've done so much mining. Look at all that coal. That's a lot of coal. I don't think I could run out. And then the upstairs, this is where I wanted to put my enchanting, but it didn't fit because of the staircase. So I ended up putting my brewing up here. So I went to the nether and got some blaze rods. We're looking at the view again from further up. This is great. And this, let's talk about this now, and then we can enchant our stuff and see what we get. I want to put my enchanting setup over here. I have two ideas. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do because I haven't really practiced built either yet. I think either something kind of like in this kind of style, but maybe with crimson wood. Over here would look nice, but just kind of one room kind of thing, kind of circular, I think, to kind of match that. You're a bit high. You're nowhere near flowers or your nest. Oh my gosh. Little guy, you're a bit far from your home. So yeah, either a circle kind of thing, structure here, or something with trees that are looming over the enchanting table with some books, because I still want that level 30 enchanted stuff. So those are my two ideas, but we're going to have to see what happens with that in the next episode. And now it is time for enchanting. So let's try it. Oh, not even unbreaking? That's kind of cheap. But no, I don't want Banes of Arthropods. Nope. Protection 3? Nope, not when I could get protection 4. We're going with the shovel this time. That'll mean I have a diamond pickaxe, axe, and shovel. That'll be really nice. Thank you for the unbreaking 3. Thank you. Let's see. Smite? Smite's pretty good. I think protection 4. Really? Again? Again? Oh, and Bane, we're not doing that. I can't even enchant this stuff now, but I mean, we got it, so that's almost diamond gear on our first episode. Granted, I have spent many, many hours playing, so like that isn't exactly, it's not like super impressive. So yeah, I really hope that you absolutely love this base. I know I do. I'm very impressed that I was able to build it because it is pretty big. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are excited for this new start on the Evermore SMP. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I mean, you're at the start of a new series. What a better time to subscribe. And if you like this video, please drop a like. And please let me know your thoughts or if you're excited for this series down in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments. It's honestly my favorite thing. And so, thank you for watching. And I hope that I will see you next time. Gosh, it feels so weird not to be able to elytra fly out during my outro. Oh, I don't have one yet.